This is a monovision orthokeratology case where the patient is not getting complete treatment in the right eye, which is supposed to be set for distance. We have post-wear and pre-wear topographies on the screen, and as I compare them, we can see that there's a double ring in the left eye. The interesting thing is the post-wear refraction is the same. It's about a diopter undercorrected in both eyes. That's kind of our goal in the left eye. But looking at the right side, I would expect this side to have a little bit less over refraction or post-wear refraction. I think the initial refraction was pretty similar between both sides, but this patient is a little bit undercorrected. We can increase the demand a little bit. I don't think we need to make the entire change. A little bit more time, especially for a presbyopic patient, will get the patient a little bit closer to plano. Another thing I noticed is on the initial topography, especially for the right eye, we have some tear breakup, and that's giving us kind of a not very homogeneous topography. So if this patient has some issues with dry eye, then we do want to treat that. The one other comment that was made was there was lens binding, especially in the left eye in the morning, and an eye that's dry can definitely cause that. So presbyopic patient, drier eyes, female, I would definitely use tears very generously, maybe even some punctal plugs to maintain adequate tear film in the eye. Here are the lenses for the right and left eyes. And for the right eye, if all we need is a little bit more correction of myopia, we can bump that. I would go maybe halfway. So our end target would be 174. And that's just a few clicks from here. Let's speed this up a little bit. All right. And then the other thing we want to do is check the individual meridians and try to get ourselves as uniform as possible. All right, so that's pretty close all the way around. Again, if you have a chance to see this patient before you reorder the new lenses and the patient is pretty close to plano, then I would skip this change altogether. I think there's a chance that just with time the patient has gotten a little bit better vision in the right eye. If not, though, go ahead and build in the extra demand. For the left eye, all we want to do is loosen the periphery a little bit, and to help with the double ring, we can reduce the size of the reverse curve. So I think right now we have a 1 millimeter differential from 6.2 to 7.2. So if we bring this down to about 6.8, and then lift the periphery a little bit. It'll look like we've gone to zero clearance, but I think we'll still have some clearance centrally. The periphery out here does look pretty flat, so this should help prevent the lens from binding. And perhaps even lift the very edge of the lens a little bit. So this lens profile should be a little bit less likely to see a loss. Still, I think it's important for the patient to have adequate tear lake during the day for good vision, and also at night we don't want the eyes to be too dry because Orthok is fluid driven, and not enough tears will get us some less than desirable results. It looks like we are on target in this left eye. We are undercorrected by a diopter, which is what we want for the monovision effect, so I'm not going to change the demand of the lens, and hopefully this will get your patient on the way to your target vision goals. So I hope this helps. Best of luck with your patient, and thanks for watching.